You're listening to 91 Reasons, a journey into the twisted landscape of pop culture. Keep your hands and arms inside the podcast at all times. And now, the voice, Jeff Tucker.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Thanks for tuning in for our special Homestuck series on 91 Reasons. I'm actually sitting here alone. Austin's at school, Luna's at work, and I am trying to piece together just nonsense. And it's sad that I tell you that although 91 Reasons will continue to go on as a pop culture podcast with new episodes every week, we're officially ending, at this point, the Homestuck sub-series of 91 Reasons. I've had a great time doing these episodes. I did 36 episodes with my kids, and that's nearly 40 full hours of sitting down and talking with them about this webcomic that means so much to me. And I will never forget how great those times were, and I will treasure them, and I have the episodes now forever. And I'm really happy that we were able to spend so much time together in a world that means so much to them. But like we said last time, like we joked about how we were going to come on and we were going to do a Homestuck funeral and say goodbye. That's pretty much what happened over the last week. Listening to Austin and Luna talk, I guess that What Pumpkin was dissolved. A lot of people were let go. The video game Hiveswap is in complete limbo. It may never see the light of day. So it seems as if Homestuck is really over and done. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no rule that says book series, web comics, video games, that they have to go on and on and on. It's okay sometimes for things to end. You know, if Terminator had ended when it should have, we wouldn't have been blessed with the awfulness of Terminator Genesis. Right? Did Clash of the Titans need a sequel? No, it didn't. And I guess the biggest regret is simply on the Homestuck side is that Hussie never sat down and like wrapped up the story in any way, shape, or form. Like he took a big pause and the show just, the webcomic just trailed off. There's no resolution. We don't know the final outcome. We speculated on this show time and time again about how the end would be. And like most things in life, it did not end with a bang. It ended with a whimper. And all of the kids and people and fans that followed Homestuck and really took it to heart and made it a part of their lives are going to be a little empty now, because without an update, without something to look forward to, you have to move on to something else. And you can still treasure it. You know, in 1983, when Return of the Jedi was released, there was no Star Wars on the horizon. It was officially gone. And the nail in that coffin was every 2 years, 79, 82, the Star Wars movie got re-released. So in 1985, Return of the Jedi was re-released to theaters. And I went to the re-release hoping against all odds that after the credits ended, there would be a trailer for the new Star Wars movie, which at that point should have been in 1986, if we go for the 3-year cycle. Alas, the movie ended, the credits rolled, and when the lights came up, I was the only one left in the theater, and the usher asked me to leave. And there was no Star Wars, so even though I'm old, I know what you guys are going through. It's a real bummer that Hussie's decided to let it end, that there's no resolution, that the resolution we would have got in the video game may not come to fruition. And you know what? Making a video game's tough. I get it. I write books and I do a podcast, and that's a lot of work. I can't imagine the gargantuan task that is creating your own video game from scratch. So I don't envy anything that Hussie's going through as far as the trials and tribulations of getting your story out. I know that having sold What Pumpkin to We Love Fine, as far as the merchandise goes, there should be Homestuck merchandise for years to come. but now it'll be based on that webcomic that used to be instead of that webcomic that is. And I take no joy in ending the 91 Reasons Homestuck episodes. I got a lot of satisfaction watching my children talk about it, seeing how excited they were for something out there. You know, they're a lot like me. They're fans. They are passionate about these things in the same way that I am and was and will be and are, and all the tenses, future and present and past. But if you stuck around for 91 Reasons just for the Homestuck episodes, I want to say thank you. If you're leaving us now because we're not doing any more Homestuck episodes, we'll miss you. But Austin and Luna will continue to be on the show in all of our different episodes. I know the show means a lot to them. So we'll just find new things to talk about, new topics. So I invite you to stay subscribed to 91 Reasons. Austin and Luna will show up as much as they can to be in as many episodes as they can. Obviously, they're in all the convention wrap-up episodes, but we'll think of new things to say. We just got a PlayStation 4. We've been playing Battlefront, and I know the new Battlefront's taken a lot of hits, and maybe we'll do an episode reviewing that. And you know what? Fingers crossed, someday we'll open the microphone here, and we'll say, hey, we have played all the way through Hiveswap on Steam. We know how it ends. We can't wait to talk about it, and we're happy that it's back. But until that day, let's not say goodbye. Let's say au revoir until we meet again, right? That way it's not final. So thanks for going with us on this Homestuck journey. Thanks to Vriska, who supported this sub show on Patreon and got me to sit through hours of collabs Homestuck on YouTube. I'll never forget watching those with my kids. I've gotten a lot of joy out of this, like I've said, and I know Austin and Luna have gotten a lot more out of the show as well. If you listen to the shows, listen to episodes 1, 2, or 3 and listen how Austin is so nervous. And by the end, he was opening the show and hosting it and being as much a part of the show as I am, which is to say a lot. And Luna's contributions were just as great. And we battled through bullies at school and told Homestuck fans that there were people out there. And you know what? Maybe we'll go to the next con and there'll be a whole Homestuck group and we can interview them about the end. You know? You never know. I've learned doing 91 Reasons, you never know what the next episode will be because you never know what's going to happen to you. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for going on this journey. On behalf of Austin, Luna, and myself, I'm Jeff Tucker, and you're listening to 91 Reasons.
Thanks for listening to 91 Reasons. Please subscribe and leave a review on iTunes. Find us on Facebook. Is anyone even still listening?
Freaking done it all! Okay, fine, let's do it again.